Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't not subscribe, yes, subscribe. So you saw by the title, How to Become Galleria Garibaldi. And yeah, so like I'm saying, and let's just get started. If you haven't not go watch my How to Become Elle Woods, I'm going to continue this series, How to Become like these characters, because I noticed that a lot of us like to compare ourselves to these characters, but a lot of us are not embodying that character. You get what I'm saying? Not saying you have to be so much like them, but you like this person so much, but you're not recognizing why that's your favorite character. So yes, let's just get into it. I got my notes and we're gonna get into it. Okay, let me put it in closer. Take these glasses off. I love this scarf. Find it on the side of a road. It was like a estate sale, so yeah. So whoever died, if they died, thank you for making this. Thank you for having it in your closet. I'm sorry. They're gonna take that out of context. all right. Okay, let's stop playing. Okay, in the opening scene, I don't see my book. Okay. In the opening scene where they were performing at the kids' birthday party, together we can. The girls ended up falling. Well, Aqua, her cowboy boot got stuck into the wooded flooring, and Chanel stopped her dancing and performing, and she started performing, and then Dorinda, just dumb, doing cartwheels and stuff, not paying attention. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so Dorinda was doing the flips and stuff, but if you notice, Galleria was the only one that stayed in formation. She didn't see, she heard them in the background, but she kept her eyes focused. You get what I'm saying? They were back there, Dorinda flip-flopping, cartwheeling, and Chanel falling with Aqua and stuff like that. And at the end, like, Galleria, she got, because they stumbled on her too, she was like, together we can, you know. But that's how you have to be. Galleria was so like she was in a different universe. She didn't focus on the kids that were laughing when Aqua was falling. She wasn't focusing on that. She was dancing. She was looking at the camera. She was focused on the camera. She was looking. That's how you have to be in life. When you're going after your career, etc. You have to keep your eyes on the prize. Everybody messed up in the background. Focus on you. Focus. Stay in that universe. Like how she was. Stay looking forward. Dance, dance, dance. They falling. Oh well. Keep your eyes on the prize. And then another thing, Chanel was like, oh, with the technical difficulties with the Together We Can. She just was like, oh, I think this is a sign that we shouldn't go to the audition. Galleria was like, girl, what are you talking about? It's okay to have technical difficulties. And that's one thing I like about Galleria. She knew that in life, doing his music career, doing things, etc., you're going to have technical difficulties. And like I just had one, like I needed water. You're going to have technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep going. You can't just be like, oh, I quit. You can't be like Chanel. Galleria loved it what she was doing too much for her just to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew it was going to be technical difficulties. She was like, I think this was a sign. Galleria, and she had to tell him, like, girl, you just hit the high C, the high note, and did all of this. And Aqua, you was doing good. And Dorinda, it's like they wasn't believing in themselves. And it's just like, you gotta, and then when she was like, am I going to be solo or what? Am I going to have the Sheets with me? They was like, yeah, I'm on board. Yeah, I'm on board. You got to have that power. And that's the power she had. She had that power. She scared them a bit. She threatened them. And you got to have that, because people around you thinking they just want to be negative, like insecure. Oh, we messed up once. I don't think it's going to be able to work again. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You can't have those people around you. You have to put your foot down and say, look, we're going to mess up, but we got to keep going. That's what's wrong with my generation now. They don't want to fail. Everybody's scared to fail. You're going to have to fail in order to get good. And Galleria know that. That's how you become Galleria. Nothing. Galleria has schedules for the girls, outfit fittings, etc. She was all going in. She was going all in with the Cheetah Girls. That's the ambition you have to have in life. Go all in with your career. Also stay in your books. That's one thing. She lacked it sometimes with taking out her dog Toto. she liked some stuff with that, but her mom wasn't really doing anything. I mean, she was working, but like, girl, you could take the dog out. Like, come on now. And that's another thing I'm gonna talk about is coming up, but like, girl, come on now. But Galleria was so much in her career, music career, but she was always still in the books. Cause I think it was Dorinda, someone was lacking in the school at the lunch table. I don't know, it was one of them, Aqua or Dorinda. And Galleria was like, girl, we gotta have like a Cheetah Girl study session. That's how you have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be lacking around here. You fell in the school, girl. Come on, let's get this stuff going. Cause you think cause I'm all in this music stuff, cause she was so wired, and you saw in the movie, she was so wired into this music career, but she still had her eyes on the book, and that's how you have to be. Yeah. Chanel, remember that other scene? Chanel and Galleria was dreaming about awards, Grammys, etc. And Chanel didn't really take that seriously, because if she did, then she would have had done what she did later. Galleria was actually serious about that. She wanted a Grammy. She wanted the maids. Her mama was like, nah. Like, you gotta stop. Girl, shut up. Galleria knew she could be able to get that. But Chanel and them just was playing. Nobody wanted to take Galleria serious, but she took herself serious. Always remember that. Galleria Chanel was dancing in front of the city store they was to that song, Girlfriend, and showing up their dance skills. But that's another thing. You cannot be scared of doing that stuff in public. Like, you gotta really do that. Like, you gotta, especially when you have phones now with the camera. Don't be scared to show your talents outside. You know what I'm saying? People have microphones now. They be like, oh, what you're wearing. Say what, if they call you, talk to you, do that. That's gonna help you in the long run. Because especially when you're in fashion, just do it. I know it's like, oh, it's a little cringy, but you don't know how much following these people have. Just sing. Sometimes I be like that. I be like, la 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 la. You never know who's singing. I walk by people's houses, you know, and then I be sitting there, had a ring camera. I be singing, and it's just like, you never know. They could be a record person at a record label. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. So always be ready to perform. Some parents are always going to try to make it your dreams like it don't matter. That's how Galleria mama was. But she didn't let that stop her, and that's how you have to be. You have, Galleria knew that her mom was right with certain things, but she wanted to find out for herself. Her mama didn't let her do that. A lot of parents are like this. We know what you mean is right, but we want to find it out on our own that you were right, but like, let us find that out, because then our brain is going to be like, okay, now I get it. But you keep trying to tell us what to do, some things, it's not going to work. And it's just like, and Galleria knew that, like, she knew, and the thing is, if she didn't listen to her mom, she would have signed her soul to that Jackal label, but she didn't. And actually, I'm going to talk about that also. With the Jackal Johnson, he had them dressing up as like, yo, Gabba Gabba, you know, with like the animal things. And like, Galleria wasn't having that. She's like, oh no, this is not what the Cheetah Girls is about. This not us, this not us, this not us. We go all around the world, that's not us. Lip singers and all that. She's like, that's not us. And then she first they performed the Girl Power, but she was like, that's not us. And she saw them putting on a mask and stuff and dancing around, and she just was like, oh no. That's how you have to be, because the devil's going to tempt you. He's going to want you to sell your soul for this stuff, because Galleria wanted it so bad, but she didn't want to sell her soul for it. She went home crying and stuff like that, but it was good for her, because them girls, they end up not doing, but they were going to. They got mad at Galleria for no reason when they all was on the same page as what she was, because they end up not doing it either. But it's just like, but the one thing is, Chanel wanted to be the one, she wanted to be the lead. But she got mad that Galleria was the lead. And that's another thing. I don't know why they got mad at the CD, especially Chanel. Chanel got mad at the CD that Galleria was in the front. I don't see what's wrong with it. Galleria was the lead, and she writes a lot of the songs. She produces. I don't see you producing. So I don't know why she got mad at that. But that's another thing. Like, don't ever sell your soul to this stuff. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. By the second movie, I'm kind of skipping from the first movie, because the first movie just, another thing for them said, I'm gonna skip those up. But for the movie, first movie, Galleria Mother, How to Become Galleria. Galleria Mother was such a boss. She read a contract. She wanted her lawyer to revise it. Galleria hated that, but it was needed. If your parents are writing for you like that, don't invite them into your career. Look what happened in majority of people in Hollywood. Their parents just left them alone because these studios made fake beefs. And made the kids hate their parents. They didn't care for their well-being, but Galleria Mother did. And I think Galleria understood that. She just wanted a lot of her own control, but that's one thing, How to Become Galleria. You have to have a mom in your circle, somebody like older than you, etc. If you can, that is, look out for your well-being, like Galleria Mama did. Yeah. But the second movie, the girls, Galleria gave the girls a second chance. Actually, it's like a third chance, because when they performed at Cheetah Sisters, she gave them like a second chance. They played with her. They just played. Oh, that's another thing. The girls let their emotions get to them. Galleria did not. But this is the last thing I'm going to say. But the last movie, second movie, she gave them like another chance. They went to Spain after staying up all night, mind you. They went to sleep, waiting for Spain to be Spain time to do for the audition for the talent show. They go to Spain. They thinking it's a vacation. Galleria's like, no, this not vacation. They rested for like one day when they got there. But she's like, girl, this not no vacation. She went to work. She made the song. She didn't just make this like she's like, let's work, then play. That's how you have to be in life. I'm gonna close with that. You have to work first and then you play. Stop trying to play and then not work. Them girls were not serious. It's not like what they were doing was not bad. Like, there was nothing wrong with Aqua doing an outfit, but like Galleria said, we don't know the song we're singing. Why didn't Dorinda inviting them to the dance things? She just wanted to talk to Joaquin. They were just doing all things separate as if they was a solo star. And actually they're a group. Galleria only had the best for the group. And then she walked away. You know, but then she came back and then they won the talent show, whatnot. But in the third movie, she left. She went to college because she's like, I just can't do it anymore. And that's how you have to be. Sometimes you have to walk away from your dream, from people, because if they're not serious, just stay away. Stay away. But yeah, that's how to become Galleria. Stay serious about your goals. Walk away when people are serious about them. Because that's what Galleria did. And just really stay on course. Stay with the ambition. Drive. Okay? They're going to call you, oh, you delusional. Delusional gets you far, boob. Boob. Babe. All right. Peace.
Right straight out, look in.
Look in. One quick question.